For Sunday, we'll bring us some morning clouds and afternoon sunshine and a high at 48. With 1220 WKRS Lake County weather, I'm meteorologist Jeff Smith.
Thanks, Jeff. Right now, 40 at O'Hare. It's 40 in Lake Villa, 40 at our studios in Waukegan at 720. Check into the newsroom now with WKRS News Headlines with Chip Egan. Chip, good morning.
Good morning, Jim. Good morning, everyone. The fees you pay to ride the Illinois toll roads could be going up by 35 cents or more. The Illinois Tollway Authority approved the hike yesterday, saying the money is needed for a 15-year, $5 billion reconstruction of the whole system. Tollway officials say, too, that you can forget the thought about the toll system ever being removed. An undisclosed amount of money has been agreed upon between Six Flags Great America and the families of two girls who were injured on a ride there 2 years ago. Katie Constantaris and Caroline Bowker each suffered serious injuries to their feet when they were trapped on a ride called the Cajun Cliffhanger. The ride has been in operation for 25 years, but has since been taken down. And a new traffic court building could be making its way to Mundelein soon. Lake County officials are looking into that prospect. The project itself would cost about $1.6 million, and the reason for the new building would be convenience. The new project would service central and southern parts of Lake County, making it easier for those that have to pay tickets to get there, as well as for police officers who need to go to and from court. We'll have details on those stories and more coming up during the local portion of our newscast. That will follow Paul Harvey, which comes your way at 7:30. 1220 WKRS News Time is 7:21. And from the newsroom, I'm Chip Egan.
Tonight, Kenosha County Ice Arena, Rock and Jock Hockey featuring the Hanson brothers, and I'm trying to get Steve Hanson on the phone right now, so hopefully soon, Chip, we'll have him.
Jockey. Rock and Jockey.
Did I say?
Hockey and Jock. I'm just combining the two.
Rock and Jock.
Trying to be funny. Trying being the operative word in that one.
I don't have Steve's.
No rim shot.
Yeah. Darn it.
But they've been up here before.
Funny.
Yeah. They've been up here before to do that, though.
Yeah, actually, it's every other year I think they do it.
Mm-hmm.
And a couple of years ago, I was in it. I was actually Ogie Oglethorpe. Had Oglethorpe put on the back of my jersey.
Uh-huh.
And I had a big afro, and I was all set to play. I love that movie.
I thought they banned him from the league for life.
Well, I was his resurrection.
Well, you know what's funny is they do it. There's a sequel to Slapshot that's coming out. It went straight to video, basically. Mm-hmm. And you had to think, as soon as they announced that, you had to think Blues Brothers 2000. It's so far removed from the original. Oh, boy, this can't be too good. However, a guy that we work with has a buddy who bought the film and said it's actually not that bad.
We'll have to ask Steve. If I could get a hold of Steve here, we'll ask him about it.
Great. The Hansons, by the way, the only guys from the original movie back in the sequel. Gary Busey's in this one, I believe. Stephen Baldwin, I think, is also in this movie.
Here we go.
I'll just call him up right on the air.
I'll call him up on the air. See if we can get a hold of him. But
Hanson brothers.
Hi, is this Steve?
Sure is.
Steve, Jim Moran, you're on the air at WKRS. How are you?
Hey, Jim. How are you?
Excellent. Good talking with you, buddy.
My pleasure.
It's like guerrilla radio, just calling up right off the bat. Hey, you're on the radio.
Exactly.
Good morning.
Way to prep us.
Well, no, I tried calling you off the air, Steve, and I couldn't get a hold of you.
You're lying.
No, I left you a voicemail.
No, you didn't.
Okay, maybe I didn't. I was just running
I didn't
late.
realize their number started with a 900.
Technology of your place up there.
Steve Carlson, Hanson Brothers. Tonight, Rock and Jock Hockey. It's at Steve at the Kenosha County Ice Arena?
Yes, it is. It's I think it's at 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock game tonight. You know what? I am so brain dead. I just got back from Montreal and Toronto yesterday afternoon, and I think I've got about 3 hours of sleep in 4 days. You know, so you're going to have to bear with me for a little bit. But tonight, big game, Hanson Brothers against those punks from the Admirals alumni team. I heard a few of those guys call us names.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you going to...
And what I heard is they also drink that stinking root beer.
Are you guys getting a tin foil all set for tonight?
Well, we'll have the foil on. No question about it. And any one of those guys come near us, you'll never know if the gloves are coming off.
Kenosha County Ice Arena tonight, Hanson Brothers against the Milwaukee Admiral alumni team. Now, Steve, I've heard a rumor there's a Slapshot 2 that's been released now.
Slapshot 2 was released last Tuesday, March 26th. It's the Hanson Brothers carrying Stephen Baldwin and Gary Busey, just like we did with Newman in the first one. It was released, and we were up in, actually, like I was saying, I was up in Toronto, and we were just inducted into Hockey Hall of Fame. They inducted Slapshot 1, Slapshot 2 into the Hall of Fame.
Really?
Yes, it was. It was a great honor.
Slapshot, of course, one of my favorite movies of all time. Tell us, now, what have you, the Slapshot came out in what,
77.
77. So what have you been doing between 77 and now?
Well, I played 14 years pro. I coached 5 years pro. And then I've been managing the Hanson brothers affair with my wife. It's and that's a lot tougher than anything I've done in life.
What you know what's strange about this though is you mentioned how the movie gets put into the Hall of Fame. Considering the years you coached and the years you played, did you ever think that's the route you would ended up getting in there on?
Well, I don't think I have a Hall of Fame career in hockey. I don't think I should be. Well, actually, the thing with that is that when I was playing in Hartford, I played center for Gordie Howe and Mark Howe. They were my wingers. Mm-hmm. And in Edmonton, my roommate was Gretzky when he was a rookie.
Wow.
And I played with some of the greats, and it's just a great. With my stats in the National Hockey League, I scored 9 goals in the National Hockey League. I don't think that's Hall of Fame material right there. But it's a great honor. It's a fantastic honor to be in the House of Our Heroes for about 5-6 hours, and we were being honored. It was a great thrill. You can't explain what it was all about.
Those 9 goals would have led the Hawks over the last 4 or 5 years.
Nah, hey, leave the Hawks alone. The Hawks are doing fine.
Yeah, this year.
Well, since the Olympic break, I don't know.
Well, they're right there. You look at the stats right now, the Hawks could end up second in their division.
Well, that would be nice as second.
Because they have 87, or what's it, 85 points, 87 points right now.
Yeah.
And they're battling right now with LA and San Jose. Hey, they're all right. They're doing okay.
Just as long as they can close out and get home ice advantage, for the first round at least, things will be okay.
Yeah, you know what? Brian Sutter's done a fantastic job with the Hawks this year. He should be up for Coach of the Year. There's no question about it. He's done a great job.
Number 17, Steve Hanson of the Hanson Brothers, Slapshot 2. It went right to video, Steve?
It went direct to video, yes.
So you could pick it up at Blockbuster or...
Anyone that sells videos, rents videos, it's out there. And I'll tell you one thing, we were up in Canada with all the so-called Universal Big Shots. And the sales for the first day was, I think, a normal sales for the first day is like 7 or 8%. Slapshot in most stores were over 10 to 15%.
Wow.
So, you got to remember, Canada invented hockey, and they keep reminding us of that. And pretty much anything that we use in our household, they'll claim they invented it. So, they say, well, that's understandable. It's a hockey film. Well, yeah, sure. And we're still from the Stone Age down in the States.
Yeah.
We went to war in their Navy. All the canoes went out to war.
Steve Hanson of the Hanson Brothers, Slapshot 2 now on video. Also, you guys have a website.
We have a website, hansonbrothers.net, and it shows where we're going to be, where we're going to be traveling, all of our stats, us carrying the Stanley Cup.
Wow.
Not too many people know we won the Stanley Cup.
I didn't know that.
Well, check the site.
Okay, I'll check it out right now. HansonBrothers.net.
Wherever we're going to be traveling, it's going to be a pretty busy year, and they're also maybe talking about franchise and Slapshot, and hopefully Slapshot 3 will be coming out.
Well, good luck, Steve, with everything. We've got to run to traffic. But tonight, Rock and Jock Hockey, Kenosha County Ice Arena, 7 o'clock. Tickets on sale.
Come out there and we'll have a good time.
Great. Steve, thanks for joining us this morning.
Have a good one.
Yep, talk to you later.
Bye-bye.
Steve Hanson of the Hanson Brothers. That was fun. 7:29, Sandra. Roadways looking okay?
Well, they sure are, Jim. Everything for the most part clear on our local roads, 41 Sheridan, Green Bay, Milwaukee. Expressways, no problems reported on the inbound Kennedy or Edens or Kennedy. In the Lake County Traffic Center, I'm Sandra Solarte on 1220 WKRS.
Time now for the 7:30 morning edition of Paul Harvey News and Commentary, a service of Consumers Cooperative Credit Union with offices in Waukegan, Mundelein, Round Lake Beach, Gurnee, and now Waukegan.
Paul Harvey, News and Comment. Brought to you by Gemini Automotive Care.